Hello! Hopefully you're having a good weekend. Alright, so what's changed here? Well, basically everyone's been given some manner of instill move, and generally their equipment's been upgraded across the board. Still not maxed out by any means, but still this is a pretty transitional party. So Elle over here, by Mr. Rake's advice, she has been made into a complete walking cannon, and upon looking through other skills and actually starting and going back on this next fight here, learned a couple things. So first of all, apparently I missed the part in the PDF where it said that, well, it seems like the whole Warlock class thing is more of a, like, they can do a lot of different abilities and do a lot of like AoE type stuff, but they're less specialized on missiles. They don't seem to have access to missiles, which, yeah, does change that class quite a bit. So, they're not an upgraded caster, they're more of an upgraded fencer now. Now, yeah, let's see, I think everybody else is more or less the same. Yeah, let's go do this thing. Da-da, you do this sort of thing, yes, problems are happening, Duke is pissed. Like, oh no, all my horrible plans have come back to bite me. It's almost like this was a stupid plan. Now, I've given Woden here Rampertora. He's the only one I've actually given it to for now. Mostly because of how this fight started last time, and, well, it's kind of how I wanted it to go. So, actually no, you're going over here. Yeah, you're fine over there, you're fine over here. Namely, there was a little bit of a gap in that front bridge defense for this part, and I kinda thought I had Rampart Aura on him already, and it was a little bit awkward because some dragons got through. But I'm very glad to see them being more of a, they're geared towards tankiness. They can still take quite a bit of punishment, put out quite a bit of punishment, and have a lot of strong moves, but they're not impervious to damage, which, let's be honest, was a complete pain in the neck more than anything. Then for several turns in a row, you were just sitting there doing nothing. Alright, so first things first, I'm going to have her do some drugs in the back line here. Yeah, let's call them magic leaves, sure. So she's going to take missile support on the left. This time around, actually, you know what, I should probably check their formation first. So, mainly what I'm checking is their archers. So, what did they wind up with? Okay, so he is still the only long-range option they've got. Everybody else is close range, so Donalto is going to GTFO. He's going to go hang out on that island. Have Denim take right side support. And Carolyn's going to sit back here, wait for an opportunity to berserk. Meanwhile, everybody else is just going to hold the line on the bridge. Yeah, you're just going to hang out here. Start throwing instills around. Pretty much everyone's got some form of instill going on right now. I think Denim's the only one really left out in that regard. Alright, let's have you over here. Yeah. You over here. Go ahead and instill this guy. That's all well and good. You instill yourself. There we go. He instills, and then the last guy instills light on himself, and there we go. We have a fully instilled front line with very little effort. Yeah, you could do that in the original as well, but it didn't last nearly as long, and it wasn't nearly as practical because you wanted to save your MP for heals. Now, Kashwa, being the brilliant tactician that she is, takes her healing self right out front. But that's fine, because she can actually fend for herself to a pretty decent degree now. Can actually take some hits. These golems are still a bit of a wall, but both golems and dragons take reasonable damage now, so there we go. They take punishment, they don't necessarily ignore it. You're fine, I'm gonna need you for mass poison later. Now you're gonna go here, do your whole range snipey support thing. Luckily there's these little dry areas here that let you do pretty much what you will with them. Now, Worried about that archer getting in range, but I do want to start getting some damage off on these guys. Do I think that can hit? Maybe. Aim for him just to be safe. Yeah, there we go. So she's going to stay there for safety for the moment. He's probably still going to... Yeah, he's still going to get a shot on her. Pretty much got coverage over the entire area. So she's the only one that's going to need constant healing, at least for now. I know for a fact that everyone else can deal with the monster units out front without nearly as much difficulty as before. Again, until they start spamming their moves. But either way. You go up, start taking out his golem. I don't like pushing them up like this. But for now, I'm just going to risk it. Mostly because there's a good chance to overwhelm this guy. And overwhelming is good. 9 out of 10 doctors recommend overwhelming the other guy. That sounds... I don't know. That sounds very wrong for some reason. But yeah, overwhelm him. Unfortunately, this left us with a little bit of a gap in the front line there. Actually, no, that's fine. That's fine. They can't actually pass through it because of Rampadora. Forgot that's why I had it on him. Alright, squish Memphis, please. Thank you. Wait a minute, did he have the same name as last time? Interesting. Huh. Alright, they're gonna steal our precious golem class marks. Oh no. That damage. Alright, you're still not doing very much, but why don't you come up here to potentially lure in some shots? Shots. Alright, you still have no offensive capability, so that's fine. Okay, mass poison, that's a problem. I've heard Meltdown is apparently really useful now. So we'll see. Right, so cleanse. Do I have cleanse on you? I think I have that on the knight right now. Right. No one's hurting too bad, so we'll just drop an instill on Denim. The animation. I love that the two-handed bows actually function like a short bow. They'll do damage, but not through plate. Or chain, for that matter. This chain was friggin' strong, and that's what it was used for like 1,000 years or whatever. Trying to think of it. I'm just doing... Okay, no, it doesn't say there's any elemental affinity for this map. Speaking of, it kind of makes me wonder if elemental map affinities have been changed at all. For anyone that doesn't know, in the original, occasionally there would be a little thing that popped up that said, hey, you know, maybe water's a little bit stronger right now. But it was never really enough to actually matter. Not too concerned one way or another. Right, Poison Cloud. You know what? Them odds are decent enough that I'll take it. I think. There we go. Get Pedassos down a little bit. Worth a shot. Alright. Fearful Impact on you. Maybe you can get a counter fear on someone. Okay. So if you shoot at the dragon and probably start moving around to their flank. Just because, not really stuck fighting this center fight as long as before. I can actually move forward. Normally what would happen in this fight originally, you would kind of get bogged down around the center of the bridge here, and then you'd move up and then get completely annihilated right here because the archers would start spamming their kill moves, this guy would start spamming friggin' death balls everywhere, as well as the other two spellcasters, so they had a tendency to kind of make this into more of a wait and let them come to you kind of fight. And that was not fun. Alright. Seems like her most useful thing will just be to I want to stab for her. Oh well. Worth a shot. Now let's scare a dragon, because this is how scaring dragons works. Actually, do I want to scare her instead? No. She'll probably use Empower on one of them, since that's a cheaper ability now. Maybe not. Maybe so. We'll see. Ooh, I want more of this deliciousness. So, I don't know if I mentioned this before. But okay, so I did mention... I started this whole, like, diet thing a while ago. It was one of these things where it's, holy crap, that hurts. Where it's, what's it called? Ideal Shape is what it's called. They just call it Ideal Shape for Life, whatever. So, okay, first, right off the bat, their marketing stuff is a little bit, kind of culty, for lack of a better way to put it. Like, you know, everyone's just given their titles or whatever. Which, to be fair, I think it's just mostly for assigning people to be trainer roles, whatever. But, no, it's actually been really effective so far. I used to do CrossFit, martial arts, and things like that, and honestly, like, weight loss-wise, and just general fitness-wise, I'd say it's pretty comparable. But yeah, so they have these shakes that they make you buy, which, I mean, they're not the cheapest things ever, but as far as, like, protein shakes go, it's pretty par for the course. Oh, well, Sarah died. Well, okay, so, back on subject then. So, wait a second, did Breach actually cause... No, that was Moltolani that hit her, so she would have died anyway. Hang on, her turn is like a billion years down the line, so... Heal other dudes. Right now the Terranites need healing. Okay, so, if you've ever had like one of those, like Starbucks mocha dailies, I gotta say, it's actually somehow better than that. I actually used to drink those things all the time because they always used to be on sale at this weird Chinese market that was nearby where I was living for a while. But okay, so originally when we had gotten into this, she's looking through their sales and whatever. Like, okay, these ones that are lime flavored are on sale, so I go and I try one, and it's one of these things where it's not. It's like it isn't good per se, but you can get used to it. So like it was just a lime thing where it just tasted like pretty much straight up lime. Like, okay, you know, I'll get used to it. It's a protein drink, whatever. I just put that thing down and feel better afterwards anyway. So you know, say okay, fine, let's go ahead and get that. Sends me a text a little while later, like, well, what about mocha? They have that too. It's like, okay, fine, just that instead. That sounds much better. So end up getting that thing. Shows up, and I'm thinking, okay, it's gonna taste like slightly chocolatey or something, and that'll be that. Oh my friggin' goodness. It actually tastes better than a proper friggin' mocha. I don't know how that even works, because it's like straight up chocolate coffee. But yeah, sure enough, the stuff's fantastic. So yeah, if you're looking for just a thing that's maybe like 10% more expensive, something like that, it's far from the cheapest thing in the universe, but like as far as protein drinks go, it's like $30 for a month's supply. Really isn't that bad. Actually, that's even almost average, I'd say. Oh, crap, we're about to have some casualties. And the weather just got worse. Okay, let's finish you off, first of all. So, I don't know, been continuously impressed by that. Normally I'm not even up for trying this sort of stuff, but this was a very big exception. Alright, your odds are good. You might survive the counter, so go ahead and go for the poison. Okay, got the poison. Apparently crits guarantee those sort of things now. At least that's what I remember reading. So if I'm wrong, I apologize, but as I understand, crits, if you get a crit, it's guaranteed to do your secondary effect. Right, now we are starting to lose health pretty rapidly here, so I'm just gonna go get a hit off on Modilani. I know it's Modilani. I just call him Modilani. I don't know why. It's just kinda because I do. Okay, let's take a very laggy shot at this guy. Probably should have finished off that dragon lady. Oh well. All's well that doesn't end well. Crit? No. I was actually thinking, in terms of balancing out bows and whatever, it would be kind of cool to do kind of what the katana setup was. Like, okay, the problem was they had their damage high enough that they were getting through any kind of armor. But crits are going to do damage anyway, right? So if there's maybe like a sweet spot where you basically take away their ability to do nearly as much damage, like maybe they just don't do effective damage whatsoever when they're used normally against an armored opponent, but then if they get a crit, then they get a crap ton of extra. I don't really know how the crits are calculated, but maybe something like that. Because yeah, they're still redonkulously good. It would be kind of cool to see something like that. Bye-bye Voltaire. Right. He's going a little bit closer to how the original usually does, in which you go forward and get completely overwhelmed. Alright, so what do we do here? Knight's about to get her turn. Alright, could get a guaranteed. What's the over-under on Elle surviving her next turn? What kind of skills are you working with? Got breath, lash, okay, yeah, no. Them odds are not looking too hot. But you know what, that would eliminate... I think I'm gonna go make a tempting target for him to do his breath on somebody... Yeah, I'm gonna move him over here. Yeah. That's what we're gonna do. So he's gonna make a tempting target. Hopefully he won't go for the witch. There we go. Alright, Voltaire's corpse got knocked around a bit. Oh well. Yeah, let's move you here. Face that way. Wrap. Okay, good. This fight can continue... Dang it. Not so much. I can't revive him now. Oh well. Or revive her, rather. Kill the dragon then. She's just gonna miss a turn, and we'll keep on moving forward. No point in reviving her now. Really, all I have... Objective-wise, all I really want to still do in this fight is take out one of their mages. Make sure to get some class marks out of them. Shake them down a little bit for that sweet loot. So, how we do this? Any healing? Not really. Might be able to poison some folks, maybe? Alright, no, his poison, his odds on that kind of suck. And I wish Voltaire hadn't gotten critted all the way over here before, because then I could try and take out Kinnison. And then now there's just Nyx, and there's really no point in me going all the way out there. So there we go. She's just gonna go for Meltdown. Probably leave her standing. I believe it's the other guy that's been doing a lot more troublesome stuff. Needed him for stuff. It's just rude. Ooh, wait a second. Oh, it does False Strike now. Okay, makes him a little dizzy. You have a kill move? No, you don't. This guy's breach, though. What kind of damage can you do? And still not very good, actually. Alright, what can you do to this guy? Alright, quite a bit. We'll just have your phalanx. Actually, I shouldn't have done that now that I think about it. It's not really going to do me much good. Didn't get a Mend Leaf at any rate. Just have you go here. Probably set up for getting hit by an AoE, but do a little bit of a major heal. Oh dear god, somebody's got a friggin' crazy loud stereo driving by. Once again, can feel the walls shaking. Actually, no. Alright. Sorry for the lag there, I just want to see where I'm firing. Finish him. It's such crap that ignores terrain. Alright. That looked goofy, but alright. Dang, you can still take quite a bit of punishment. Considering you're level 4 or whatever. Actually, out of curiosity, let's see. 132, 130. Not really much higher. So yeah, definitely a lot more baseline going on, as he said. Poison, no poison. Probably gonna drop a heal. That's what she does best. Front line's half demolished, L's down. Everything's looking fine. And I'm pretty sure those contain class marks, so I'm gonna go ahead and slap this guy around. There we go. Oh, you curse us, huh? Well, really the only effective curse that ends up happening is, well, some of the annoying super endgame stuff, and if you pick the wrong dialogue options for Kashua, then you get killed off in the ending, but still get access to the coda. Yeah, there we go, a Hexer's Mark. Perfect. Bam, levels. No levels on the warrior, though. Oops. Not what I meant to do. Maybe I want to change you... possibly. Who's got more points? You've got 237, you've got one... I just want to make you into friggin' caster. I think she'll get more benefit out of it. Then she's put completely out of commission for a while. Let's see, who's underperforming so far? I would say if anyone, Carolyn's been a little bit of a... she's been putting out pretty decent damage, and actually she's one level away from getting Sanguine Strike. Woden, maybe? No, because I still need him in the front. I do like to have 4 frontline guys. Yeah, that's gonna have to be Sarah then. I'm not exactly relying on her for anything. You go ahead and be a witchy witch. And you don't have that weird look they get. Alright, so you got books, daggers, cudgels, katanas. Already got your other skills, those are fine. Alright. What can I even equip you with? They probably don't have anything you can even use right now. I will want swords on her later, so I'll give her swords. For now, I'll give her that. That and that. Right, she knows Divine. I'll have to take a look at the trees. What do I have? Alright, Still, Water Attuned, and Quench. Wait, didn't I... What? Okay, you're learning Water. I could have sworn I already gave that to, what's-her-face? Elle. Did I give it to the wrong person or something? Well, don't I feel dumb. I think I might have given her the completely wrong skill. Or rather, given the completely wrong person a crap ton of spell books. You browse. What do you know? Or no, you... I'm just dumb. Okay. You know Water. You know Divine. Got 2 things you can learn, that's fine. You'll stick to those 2. Okay, you got Water and... Water and Lightning. Okay. There we go. Confusion alleviated. Now Water-wise, no. Lightning-wise, Galvanize, no. You don't need that. Okay. Confusion is alleviated. And now I'll get back to the stuff I was actually doing here. So you take katanas, just to give somebody, well, a chance to use those. What else can you learn? I was thinking to give her Control Golem, but doesn't make sense right now. Maybe save up for something else? Actually, probably just slap on Draconic. I know for a fact that there's nothing she can use from that tree yet, but put it on there before I forget that slot exists. And that should be fine, I think. There we go, drop a save, and go for this one. Derp, 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 derp. Marino. Yeah, that's cool. Okay. Take a look at their formation. He's usual, she's usual. He's reasonably threatening. They don't have any long-range archers, though, but they do have high ground. Kind of interesting that she's just got basic hand axe? What? Their knights aren't very good. Alright, she's pretty good. Okay, that's why. Actually, I've always wondered, is it totally random, or do they operate off a point system and they just pick whatever's most affordable? Alright, she's got a pretty varied loadout. Okay, he's got a bit of an issue. So where's he? You're gonna go back here. Try not to die. You instill anyone? No. You're gonna provide some support if you can. Alright. You just hang out there. Okay, you also go into the retreat pile. I'm just gonna have everyone bum rush those 3 on the right. Because I want at least that archer gone. That's why. Actually, no. what I want is to have these guys instilled before they do anything else. If they're going into the fight, they need to be ready. You prep them. Cash was going to pull off the heal. She's not going to bother instilling anyone. I don't think I even have that on her right now. How they're firing through that statue, who knows? Okay, so the two archers have come down. They're just kind of firing their things. Ow! Jesus, lady, chill. Right. Shadow. It's actually kind of funny, because if you look at his portrait, with all the red going on, kind of looks like he has red eyes, too. He's gone crazy. Right, lady, I want your sword. But I can't use it yet. Actually, I can't do much of anything until next turn. And moving there will just make you a target. There we go, and still. Yeah, heal him for his no damage that he took. It's actually a little bit amazing that these guys really want to die for this guy. Which, to be fair, I guess they don't know the full extent of everything that happened. This is kind of probably his little bit of an echo chamber going on. Like, oh, we totally won all the victories, it was the weather or something. That's totally why everyone's dead now. Everyone didn't came back because they went to a happy place. Okay. We'll just start pelting at them so that they spend their time healing. Gonna have to leave it here for the moment.